Hello, I'm Jong Wonju from Motor PD. Today, I'll be taking a drive with the new Staria Lounge Hybrid model, freshly introduced by Hyundai. First, I'll be experiencing it with chauffeur driving. Then, I'll transition to self-driving. We'll be driving for about 20 to 30 minutes. During that time, I'll briefly go over the second row space, some of the vehicle's updated aspects, and the distinctive characteristics unique to this hybrid model. To begin, this hybrid model I'm currently driving was introduced into the lineup together with the Staria facelift model. And they stated that pre-orders began on February 28th. The car I'm in is the Lounge Hybrid 7-seater 1.6 turbo hybrid. It's the Inspiration trim, and the fully optioned model is about 49.46 million won. For your information, the Staria Hybrid offers a choice of a tourer in 9 or 11 seats, a cargo in 3 or 5 seats, and a lounge in 7 or 9 seats. The powertrain features a SmartStream G 1.6 turbo and a 6-speed automatic transmission. The engine's maximum output is 180 horsepower, and the motor generates 54.0 kilowatts, totaling 245 horsepower. The hybrid's maximum output is higher, with the 3.5 LPG at 240 horsepower and the diesel at 177. As for maximum torque, the engine has 27.0 and the motor has 304 Nm, giving it a combined maximum torque of 37.4. Similarly, the LPG engine offers 32.0, while the diesel delivers 44.0. Therefore, when comparing torque, the diesel clearly remains the most potent. Furthermore, the hybrid model generates greater torque than the LPG version. The 7-seater's curb weight is 2,310 kilograms, the 9-seater's 2,335 kilograms. It's quite heavy. The 9-seater model, equipped with 18-inch tires and without the built-in cam, has a certified combined fuel economy of 12.6 kilometers per liter. Compared to the LPG at 6.7 and diesel at about 10.8, it boasts clearly superior fuel efficiency. So, for actual business operations or general usage, it appears more economical regarding total cost of ownership. However, the vehicle's sales price is approximately 4 million won higher than diesel or LPG options. Because it's high, if you have a long mileage and a long ownership period, it has sufficient fuel efficiency to offset that. But if it's short, then the price itself can't easily be offset. However, for the primary customer base of the Staria model, who utilize it for both personal and business purposes, the introduction of a hybrid option is likely to be well received, as it significantly broadens their available choices and selection. And as we'll experience while driving later, it includes exclusive content fitting for a hybrid. Furthermore, a traffic jam assist feature has been newly incorporated, and the e-motion drive mode, which was introduced in other hybrid models before, has also been applied. Standard features consist of front parking distance warning, a high-pass system, a full auto air conditioner with a fine dust sensor, air purification mode, auto defogger, and an afterblow function. Also included as standard are an 8-inch display screen and a rear view monitor. The exterior colors available are creamy white, shimmering silver metallic, graphite gray metallic, moonlight blue pearl, and abyss black pearl. 1, 2, 3, 4. A total of 5 colors. There are 4 interior colors: black monotone, light gray, brown, and blue. The vehicle measures 5,255 millimeters in length. Its overall height is 1,990 millimeters, and its width is 1,995. Furthermore, the wheelbase measures 3,275 millimeters. Not only the hybrid, but all 2024 Staria facelift models feature a USB-C charger, a 4th generation smart key in the Hyundai logo shape, and a 2D aluminum emblem. Front parking distance warning and HI pass are now standard from the modern trim. In addition to these features, they've improved safety by slowing down the sliding door's closing speed and adding a warning sound. There's also a manual sunshade like this. Oh, and a rain sensor has been newly added. People often buy and replace the sun visor lamp with an LED, but now it comes with an LED as standard, and the 7-seater version gets a second row walk-in switch. As for the hybrid sales price, the 1.6 turbo hybrid cargo 3-seater modern starts at 34.33 million won. The Tourer 9-seater modern starts at 36.53 million won, and the Lounge 9-seater starts at 41 million won. I mentioned earlier that the price is about 4 million won higher than the other engine lineups. The diesel model also offers good fuel efficiency, but this hybrid boasts approximately 2 kilometers per liter better fuel economy. Therefore, carefully consider these aspects when making your purchasing decision. Yet, beyond mere pricing, factors such as the driving feel, overall performance, and various other crucial elements exist, so it would be wise to take these into thorough consideration too. Currently, I'm on the Jayuro Expressway, maintaining a speed of around 90 km per hour, which is the speed limit, not quite at full highway speed yet. In its current state, the quietness is notably good, indeed achieving a rather favorable level of performance. Conversely, I do perceive subtle vibrations from minor road imperfections and impacts from grooves transmitting through the vehicle. While the seat offers a certain level of support for my thighs and back, the vibrations emanating from the floor are quite perceptible through my feet. As a result, it doesn't quite impart an entirely luxurious sensation, which is a bit of a letdown. Regarding the spaciousness, given this is a 7-seater model, trying to measure the legroom by counting fists in front simply doesn't convey its ample size. Furthermore, if I push this seat as far forward as possible, for instance, to maximize legroom for a passenger in the third row, even then, there remains ample space, roughly equivalent to 2.5 fists, providing significant room for comfort. The front seat is currently aligned with the B-pillar. In most 3-row SUVs, if you put someone in the third row and pull this seat forward, the knee room gets tight, but even in this position, there's plenty of space. And the headroom is, well, from here, the third row reveals a very spacious area. To adjust its position forward and backward, you simply pull the lever located at the very end and then slide it along the track. However, both the recline and the footrest are designed to be electrically adjustable. This headrest in particular is quite comfortable and cradles the edges, ensuring a pleasant experience. While some vibrations do transmit, the seating posture it maintains is truly comfortable, allowing for long-distance travel. While admittedly, in terms of its overall ride comfort, it still doesn't quite deliver a truly luxurious chassis movement. The general materials, configuration, and various functionalities, including the convenience features, certainly evoke a sense of premium quality. Furthermore, the second-row seating offers both heating and even ventilation, and completely. A full recline function. The seating arrangement is exceptional. Moreover, the seating comfort is quite impressive. Touching it, the tactile aspect truly doesn't feel inexpensive. Naturally, things like this door trim are entirely enclosed in plastic materials, but this very seat itself provides a deeply satisfying interior experience, wouldn't you agree? However, with the seat fully reclined to the farthest position, reaching anything in the front becomes impossible. Too far. Oh, it would have been even better if the fore and aft adjustments were power operated, but with a bit of clever maneuvering, you can slide it forward to access and utilize both the 2 cup holders and the storage compartment located at the front. Things I put here don't shake around as much as I expected. There's a cover in the front, so they clearly paid attention to details like that. And there are USB-C chargers on both sides, with a 220-volt outlet in the middle. And below that, there's even more storage space. Other areas' materials feel less premium than the seats. However, this particular seat back pocket is designed as a pouch, and it even includes an additional compartment specifically for holding a phone. Hyundai Kia are quite good at handling these thoughtful details. Oh, and the climate controls aren't on this left side, they're on the right. So if someone's next to you, they can adjust it, but if not, you'd probably want to sit on this side. And when taking corners, even though this vehicle is quite tall and high set, the body roll is actually quite a bit less than one might expect, which is surprising. Okay, I've now switched to the driver's seat, and I've just reset the fuel economy information as well. Let's investigate precisely how impressive the Staria Hybrid's fuel economy turns out to be. As I said, dedicated hybrid information appears on the right side of the screen, and the energy flow diagram is also prominently displayed there. Presently, the battery holds approximately a half charge, and I'm maintaining the speed limit with the climate control system turned off. When I briefly lift my foot off and then gently press the pedal, even on these expressways, it can drive with just the motor up to 80 or 90 kilometers per hour, but the engine intervenes a bit more actively. the real-time fuel economy shows 18 kilometers per liter, dropping to 17 when solely engine-driven. And these paddle shifters located up front aren't for adjusting regenerative braking. Rather, because it's a button-style gear selector, they actually function to set the gear ratios. The default driving mode is Eco, and you also have Sport and Smart, so 3 modes in total. Naturally, it's also equipped with auto hold, and while driving, you're able to see the rear view in this manner. The front visibility is good. Additionally, there's a quarter window on this side, but this particular pillar is quite thick. The side mirrors are significantly large, ensuring that rear side visibility is quite good. Regarding the rear visibility, with no one currently in the back, the large rear window does indeed provide a good view. However, considering its intended use, I believe incorporating a digital mirror would significantly improve it. The wind noise is not as loud as I anticipated, and I've been informed that both the front row windows and the entire front windshield are equipped with double laminated acoustic glass. And the ride comfort is a bit better in the first row than the second. Vibrations and minor impacts from the road are handled slightly better in the first row compared to the second. Furthermore, the Staria Lounge Hybrid boasts a comprehensive and quite diverse range of ADAS features. It doesn't have auto lane change, but it does have adaptive cruise control and highway driving assist. Even now, it's smoothly maintaining the set speed and the center of the lane. It seems to manage even these gentle curves quite effectively. I truly believe that this aspect will significantly contribute to alleviating driver fatigue during extended journeys. Okay, and although I don't anticipate any surprises, we should also verify the turning radius. Let's see how much. Oh, I've actually navigated this specific route repeatedly with a variety of different vehicles. When compared to those vehicles, while it's true that its extended body prevents a single turn maneuver, its turning radius isn't dramatically expanded, especially considering its overall length. Okay, after driving for about 40 kilometers, the average fuel economy is 13.9 kilometers per liter. And despite its size, the 360-degree surround view offers significant assistance for parking. You can also rotate and view the vehicle from various angles. Alright then, let's head back out on the road. I'm currently driving in Eco mode, which is the default setting. At these lower speeds, it actively utilizes its battery and electric motor. However, as previously stated, the curb weight of this vehicle is substantial, thus requiring a greater amount of power to propel its considerable mass and set it into motion. Wouldn't you agree? Consequently, the engine intervention occurs with a noticeably higher frequency than usual. Gasoline models are often favored over diesel due to vibration and noise. But in the case of the Staria Lounge Hybrid, the engine output alone feels a little insufficient to handle this large body. Consequently, in low-speed segments, as previously mentioned, there is a noticeable degree of vibration and noise when the engine engages. In terms of driving, the high-speed stability is also pretty decent. Just like when taking corners, the battery is positioned underneath, which helps lower the center of gravity a bit. So there's relatively little sway when changing lanes, but earlier at really low speeds, like 10 to 15 kilometers.